Yeah, some voice, some glorious voice. Some epic time voice. No? Would help if this stream wasn't on mute. Yep. Right, what was I gonna do? Let's write this. Right! Okay, let's get straight into it. It's been a couple of days now since I played, so ease myself back in slowly, slightly. Right bumper is TTD. What's left bumper again? It's not sprint. Yeah, health. Okay, so as far as objectives go, we still have... Oh, we've got a perk point available for... Oh, it didn't save from last time, okay. 30% base health, threat generated, or engineering. Yeah, we wanted to do engineering for her, I think, if I recall correctly, so... Okay, so as far as journal goes, we've got these two to do, right? And the side quest of retrieve a logic module from one of the automechs. Now, before we get going, I was planning to thing, right? Also, I probably should go and sell all that junk, because I'm pretty sure that I don't need it from what I was looking up. I was going to go to the constable's place, right? That's the cantina. It's this way, so the constable's office is... here. Right. We'll go and sell some of that stuff first.
Wish we had some better rations.
Work your jaw on some Spacer's Chaw. Music to my ears.
Okay, right. Yeah, we'll sell all junk. Sell it all now. And then, how much is heavy ammo? Okay, and what have we got for guns? Impact hammer, space chalice. Alright, I think we're good for that. Now, back to the constable. I don't think we've done the constable yet, right?
I've never actually been in here.
scary from the outside.
All bounties posted by the Edgewater Constabulary have been authorized by Spacer's Choice. View bounties. Okay, interesting.
Welcome to the Spacer's Choice Constabulary. We are Halcyon's leading brand in frontier justice. The office is writing up promotion. Purchase 3 criminal investigations and the 4th one's free. As long as your questions fall within the acceptable margins of curiosity.
Okay, does the name Phineas Wells mean anything to you? So who do you work for?
His likeness decorates many a wanted poster. Do you have any relevant information about this individual?
He's a scientist, we're acquainted. Yeah, that's why I'm asking. Looks like there's a bounty on his head.
You're correct. An outstanding bounty has been posted for information pertaining to the whereabouts of Phineas V. Wells.
Okay, never mind.
Something to report? As long as your questions fall within the acceptable margins of curiosity.
Okay. So who do you work for?
Set up to a joke, you should know I've never found anything amusing in my life. I don't serve Edgewater. Edgewater and the entire region of Emerald Vale serve Spacer's Choice.
Ah, TXG, you scared me with your scary boo. Who does Spacer's Choice answer to? That sounds like slavery, so you're basically a bureaucrat.
Spacer's Choice is a wholly owned subsidiary of Universal Defense Logistics, which occupies a seat on the Halcyon Holdings Corporation, also known as the Board. I must admit it bothers me that you don't already know this.
So you're basically a bureaucrat.
Flattery won't get you anywhere with me. The bureaucracy is a noble profession, but not all of us are gifted enough to serve in it.
Okay, there was one other thing.
Report. As a Spacer's Choice constable, I am authorized to grant you legal authority toward apprehending wanted criminals. Know how to carry yourself in a fight? I've got bounties out for these 3 marauders. Cross them off and bring me their fingers. Just 1 per marauder, please. I'll dust off the old fingerprint roller.
Okay. Alright, let's have a look at the open bounties. Okay, so we've got Gil Antrim, former Spacer's Choice Associate Mechanic, terminated from his position. Constable's Memorandum. The Spacer's Choice Department of Retirement, Termination and Restitution has filed a writ of execution for Gil Antrim, effective immediately. Some of you may remember Gil Antrim from his days in the cannery. Please be advised the Spacer's Choice no longer recognises Antrim. Mr. Antrim is a member of his valued family. Spacer's Choice advises workers in good standing to remain in good standing by disabusing themselves of any sympathy, allegiance, or memory toward Mr. Antrim. Generous bounty payment on delivery. Must be able to sign your own name. See Constable Reyes for details. And then we've got Doc Maybell Burgess, former Spacer's Choice physician, abandoned her duties and disappeared from Edgewater at large and considered dangerous. Constable's Memorandum. The Spacer's Choice Department of Retirement, Termination and Restitution has filed a writ of execution for Doc Maybell Burgess, effective immediately. Doc Maybell is wanted for 3 counts of larceny, 2 for each parcel of stolen adrena time and 1 for depriving the outpost of its official physician. Generous bounty payment on delivery. Must be able to sign your own name. See Constable Reyes for details. And then we have Bertie Cotton. Background: former vicar acting on behalf of the Order of Scientific Inquiry, stationed at the Edgewater Vicarage. Suffered psychological breakdown upon showing symptoms of plague. At large and dangerous. Constable's Memorandum. The Spacer's Choice Department of Retirement, Termination and Restitution has filed a writ of execution for Bertie Cotton, effective immediately. The Order of Scientific Inquiry has declined a response. Vicar Cotton's sermons are considered defunct and obsolete. Spacer's Choice advises purging them from your memory with the help of Zero G Brew, an ale is good for what ails you. Generous bounty payment on delivery. Must be able to sign your own name. See Constable Rios for details. Blah de blah blah blah. So that's to open that. Okay, let's go, Parvati. Okay, so on our journal we have the fistful of digits. Doc Maybell is wanted for murder and crimes against the region. Kill her and bring back a finger as proof. Bertie Cotton is an ex-vicar turned vicious marauder. Kill him and bring back a finger as proof. And Gillamay? Antrim is a dangerous marauder. Kill him and bring back a finger as proof.
Nothing I can do about that.
Okay, I'll tell you what, we'll go and try and track down these marauders, and then we will go and deal with Adelaide. I would like to get all the side quests on this playthrough. I don't know whether Supernova will be all that interesting to me. I suppose we'll see how that goes whenever we get round to it. Okay, right, we've already checked all that out, so... Okay, we've got Bertie Cotton's the nearest. We'll go and deal with Bertie. I think he's the former,
Hey, Miss Parvati. Come for a visit?
Not today. Just helping this lady.
Yep, that's me. The most special lady in all of Halcyon. Halcyon. Whatever. Oh shit, wait, is Bertie Cotton one of the guys I already killed? He's still moving. Has a terrible taste in fashion. Hell, he's a level 5, health 192, armor 12. Okay, let's see if we can sneak up here and really take this dickhead down. Can we talk to him, or is it going to be like a case of...
Get ready. Can't get past that armor. That's the last of them.
Oh well, we've got a hunting rifle. Nice. Okay, a nice bit of work with the body physics too. Okay, I'll take that. Sure, why not? Right, where did the body go? Here. Okay, right, let's have a look at the hunting rifle then. Some stagger. Right, hold on, let's have a look-see. Hunting rifle does 66 damage per bullet. It's got an extendo sight, right? Okay, sure, this might help me quite a bit. Okay, sure, yeah. Okay, we'll go and take down one of them at a time, right? So the next nearest is, Doc Maybell up this way. Seems the stream on my laptop's a bit behind, so I don't know whether yeah, things are lagging a bit on both. Right, hold on. No, I still have quality options. I don't know why the stream's lagging behind. Primals are asleep. Let them sleep. Assault rifle. Is this a geothermal plant? Okay, so at least now I know where to go for that. Even though we'll be going to Adelaide at some point instead. Yeah, I don't know why my stream's so far behind today. What's this place over here? Okay, that's those terror rays. Is the stream working out okay for you, TXG? Banner Spacer's Choice Settlement. Okay, I'll tell you what, we'll come back. We'll come back here. Trying to remember that. Armor 6 special support unit that wears light armor and hides and snipes from a distance, needs excessive immediate dental work. Gonna get spotted if she turns around, right? Yeah. Here, Parvati, come with me this way. Maybe my, hold on, let me just check, maybe my laptop is updating and that's why my, maybe the CPU is getting hogged with updates or something. Yeah, that seems to be it.
Incoming! Nice one! Nice hit!
Oh shit, no, fuck it, no, I didn't mean to do that, right. Ah, fuck's sake.
Can't get past that armor!
Okay. We survived. Just about. That on stick, whatever that is. Okay. Need to work on my sniping skills, clearly. Okay, and... I could have already got like a few of these things done, obviously, if I had just came and I went to see thingy first, Constable Reyes. How is my thing? Oh, I'm at limit. Okay. So we've got a whole load of stuff in here. Right, we got a lot of things we can get rid of here. Okay, that's assault rifle TNL. That seems to do a lot more damage than the current one we have. Okay. Because we where's the assault rifle we were using before? Or is that the one that we were using before? That's the plasma rifle. Well, maybe that is the assault rifle we were using before. Right, that's the hunting rifle. So we've got a second one of them. I don't know whether to give that to Parvati or not. Got a few pistols. We can get rid of one of them, right? Okay, we'll get rid of one of the pistols. Get rid of at least one of these. Should be back on limit now. Blood and silk. Or blood on stick. Why has that got like a special like thing behind it? Does that mean there's like an extra? These conditions only 41%. Got two of these assault rifles. We do have the light machine gun. Oh, even a revolver now. Ooh. 37 damage per hit. With a knockback effect. Okay, what else did we pick up? Should really go back to our workbench and sort through some of this stuff and work out what way we're going to play it and what way we're going to go. What armor have I got? That's down to 79%. Over encumbered again by just one. Okay. Right, so what has Parvati got? She's got a very good pistol and a good hammer. I don't... Tell you what, we'll get rid of another one of these assault rifles, okay? That should be enough, right? Yeah, okay. We're good. Hopefully that's enough to see us through. I need to work out like food, what food I want, what food I can sell. We can do that whenever we get back to town. Okay, so we've got some long treks ahead of us. Either way that we go. Is there anything up this way, I wonder? What's this? I don't get like TTD for like thing. Is that like a slug? It's like a snake slug thing. So I don't get like... Oh, I do. Legionarily adherent snakes are grown on farms specifically for their skins, which they shed a few times per year. Leather boas. Leather boas, come on, let me... Leather boa... See, I'm gonna waste time. Does any of this stuff end up in the codex? Codex. Symbols, loot, exploration... I kind of wish it would end up in the codex. That's the letter from Phyllis. Symbols, debuffs and all that. I'll have to go through all them at some stage to get a true mark for what I want to do. How things go. Skills and reputation. Okay, I want to... Hand-fed... Exhibits usually what? Exhibits usually what? Come on, just tell me! Usually bold behaviours. Okay. I wish... unless I'm missing the spot in the options menu where you can like keep a tab and all that sort of stuff, I do wish there was a better... Wait, is that the community centre? Oh shit. Good for... Yeah, I'm terrible at... Okay, there's a couple more over there. I need to watch out for those. It feels like we're gonna have marauders here, and this is where Adelaide is. This can't open that. Oh, this is probably where Adelaide is. Okay.
Oh, that's Thomas.
Oh, hey there, friend. Wow, a new face. We're getting popular. I'm Thomas. Whoa, Miss Parvati. Hey, you're, what, how are you? Hi. Hello.
Are you, are things safe out here? How are you keeping?
Great, just great. I've been trying to keep stuff running, just like you. Only I'm not so... Wait, they didn't kick you out, did they?
Oh gosh, no. I'm just along with this lady here.
Are you from town? I mean, you don't exactly look like you're from town.
I'm passing through. I'll take that as a compliment. I'll take that as a compliment.
What I meant was you're reasonably well armed and don't look stricken with plague. Sorry, I just wasn't sure if you were from town or if you were one of us. Something's been chewing at me, you see. Fact is, I've been, well, lying. To everybody here. Camp thinks I'm a mechanical genius, but I couldn't fix a busted chair.
Okay, we'll be nice and teach.
I set my mind to learning the craft of the engineer, you see. I want to make something of myself. You ever heard of the Young Spacer's Guide to Mechanical Engineering? Comes in a set of 3. If I had my hands on one of those data pads, I could teach myself the ins and outs.
Those are good. My dad kept a copy with him when he was working in the cannery.
I know the old community center kept a copy. Should find another one back in town. If you could find me even one of those pads, I'd be greatly obliged.
You're in luck. I already have 2.
No kidding. Really? Well, which one?
Okay.
Look at that! Building a computing machine out of Spectrum potatoes, a primer. I'm just glad it survived all these years. I appreciate you going through all that trouble. In fact, I put aside something special, on the off chance that somebody'd search out those data pads for me.
Hold on, I've got
Don't
more
keep
for
me
you.
in suspense.
Oh, I like Thomas. He's getting very excited.
Ain't that just ironical? If I'd worked a little longer back at the cannery, I might have found this myself. 2 whole data pads? Be still my beating heart. Oh, almost forgot your payment. Sure, I'd be glad to take them off your hands. What's on your mind? Couple
How long
months.
have you lived here?
This camp's my home. People you see milling about, they're my family. At least I think of them that way. I owe them my life. Would have died in the wilderness if they hadn't chanced upon me, starving and delirious. We all
were you
left
doing
the
out in the
cannery
wilderness?
for one reason or another. Me? I was let go, mostly on account of my incompetence. I mean, I was incompetent. I couldn't even survive on my own. Grace found me, Adelaide took me in, I've been on my feet ever since.
You weren't incompetent. You just didn't fit the cannery. Not like here. This place had a U-shaped hole, and now it doesn't.
You could stay, you know. Here. I'd be happy to... I mean, we could really use... oh, this isn't coming out right. If you want, Adelaide would make a place for you. What's on your mind?
Just the same questions? Is it? Okay. Okay, we've got our workbench. Let's repair. No, that's going to use a lot of weapon parts. I don't know if it's worth it. Okay, well that is Mr. Zap, so I should probably put that in my inventory instead. Modify. Okay, right. So what can we add to our hunting rifle? Mag to Zap. Changes the damage type to shock. Okay, now we'll increase the magazine size. I think that might work out better. Oh wait, it's already installed. Okay. Maybe I had a couple of those. Okay, I don't have any sight mods for that. Right, okay, so what have we got for the shotgun? I don't know whether to change the zap to add the zap to the shotgun. Then we've got our pistol, which we already have the zap on. I think we... Okay, no, I don't want to swap out the mag to zap for that, no. Okay, so it's... Right. Okay, I think I'm understanding it a tiny bit more now. It's level 5, that's level 3, that's level 1. I haven't been looking at the levels too much, like, is there, is that sawed-off shotgun's level 3? What about this one? It's also level 3, so they all level whatever. Okay, so... Oh wait, that's a level 4. Huh, okay. Is that because I added the thing to it? maybe I've overlooked. See, that's level 1. It's level 3. Levels 5 for that assault rifle. What about the other assault rifle? I haven't even noticed the level, so I don't know whether I get rid of guns that have higher levels or not. Okay, that's a level 4, but I need to swap in that one. So if I go to the inventory out here, and or is that what Parvati has? I take it that's what Parvati has then, right? She has the right. Okay, so yeah, no, okay, that's what the silver thing's for. I'm dumb. That's what the silver surroundings for. Is that Parvati has that. And that's why she has the level 4 pistol. She's got the better pistol because she's got a more souped up gun. Yeah. Okay, well, we'll be coming back here for Adelaide. I think Adelaide is here, right? So if I go to the journal and back to quests and then come on now, the power. Yeah, Adelaide's right there. Okay, so we'll be coming back here so we can wait. I mean, no, we'll go and sort of. I've already got 2 of the volumes. Yeah, so I think that's already in the cannery. So it's we don't know where the other one is. I don't know if I don't want to click on it yet to find out. I want to go and get the other digit, which is Antrim. We will come back and talk to people here. After that. Okay. This is cool. I should really consider using maybe some fast travel at some point.
I told Thomas to holler if he saw anyone sneaking in around the back.
This is really nice.
I don't know you. Whatever you're looking for, it ain't here. Move along. Armed strangers
What's your problem?
wandering into my camp for one. Some of my camp wandering out for another.
You obviously run a tight ship. Who's been wandering out of your camp?
Got anything in you besides questions? No, I'm sorry. That was unworthy of me. Lady named Zoe went missing some nights ago. Just up and vanished without a trace. Now I'm pacing around wondering if marauders got to her.
I'll keep an eye out. You could always go looking for her. Don't tell me you're scared of it. Right,
It's not like Zoe to go wandering. Figured she might be out scavenging, but that ain't exactly her talent. Can't imagine where she's gone. Vale's a wide place. She could be anywhere.
Unless marauders got to her, then parts of her could be in a lot of places. Don't. Yeah, I'll be nice.
Appreciate it. Honest.
I've got questions about Zoe. We'll ask about that first. Any idea where she might be hiding?
If she told anybody, they ain't telling me. I'd check her room, but I got yelled at for snooping once already.
You snooped around in her...
Go. She was always obsessing over her serial dramas. Wanted to see what the fuss was about.
How well do you know her?
We never got on. Zoe and Stefan were close. If anybody knows the workings of her mind, he does.
You seem so personable. Can't imagine how you didn't get on with her.
She was lazy and thoughtless, but she's still one of our own.
Okay, maybe the marauders took her away.
Dangers aplenty out there. No telling why marauders would steal somebody like Zoe. Got no useful as I could tell.
Any chance you can put me somewhere specific and not just out there?
Just moved into the districts a little ways east. Their numbers are growing. Gotta come from somewhere. What is it?
Yeah, where can I find
Over in the
Adelaide?
hothouse, tending crop.
Okay. Okay, we'll go and get Antrim's finger first, and then we'll head back to town and deal with it from there. Is that the community center? Well, let's have a look at the map. Alright, okay, so is that the community center? Yeah. Well, no, it's not, but it's close by. There's a lot of fast travel points. This is good. Okay. Guess once we discover everything. Maybe this will be a good time to start unlocking the being able to fast travel while over encumbered stuff, just for future use. Sure, I'll take some light ammo. I mean, that would have been cool now if I had been able to already unlock or get the skin tough salve. Yeah, the sky is very pretty in this game. It's a very pretty game all around. I love it. I love the atmosphere. It kind of makes me want to not fast travel at all. Okay, we'll go down here and go and get thing. I mean, this is east, so maybe this is where we'll find Zoe. Maybe we should have went to Zoe's room to fully get. Oh shit.
Here they come! We're not getting through!
Fuck it. Ah, fuck it, I'm gonna die. Okay. That didn't work out well. I should have really started picking them off with the sniper rifle. Continue. Hopefully we don't continue too far back. Need to start saving more. Preferably we continue back from whenever we talk to Grace.
What is it?
Yeah. Have we already... Okay, that's good. That's good. Right, so... Should we go and look for Zoe's house? Now that we're back here, just so we know. A few kindred spirits. Grace doesn't know. We'll check Grace's house. We'll also go and check thing. Right, instead of bringing up the thing to show us where to go exactly, we will just have a look around. Maybe this is Zoe's place. Oh, I did some stealing. Okay. Yeah, I don't want to see. I don't want to. We'll just take up that one thing, but I don't necessarily want to steal a lot of stuff from areas. You know, I want to actually play it nice. Somewhat realistic. Well, I suppose at least they took chickens. Right, this is...
Keep your wits about you, friend.
This isn't Stefan, is it? Oh, hey, Stefan!
You hungry? We got canid ribs, canid flank, canid snout, too. Something I can help you with?
Yeah, sure, I love me some snout.
Fresh off the limb, and that includes canid meat.
Right, what can we sell? sell maybe 2 of these. Actually, have we got any junk to sell at the moment? Just this. I should really consider, what's the fixer? Okay, that's a revolver. Interesting. He sells some heavy ammo. Should maybe consider that. Okay, I want to sell... What do I want to sell? Definitely don't want to sell any weapons parts. Okay, sell 3 of that. Got a 5% discount too from him, that's nice. Sell 2 of that. Sell 3 of that. Sell 3 pet pills. You can always buy stuff back at another point, I guess. Okay.
Something I can help you with? You mean Zoe? Yeah, we were pretty close. Not like her to go loping off.
What happened the day Zoe disappeared?
Zoe and I were gonna watch the serials, as is our custom. She never turned up. I looked around, but she was nowhere to be found. You sound like some type of corporate fixer asking all these questions. Zoe was always obsessed with this serial. Masked Marketeer. A scion of Byzantium turns to banditry and teaches his marauder companions the wisdom of free market economics. Shame she up and vanished when she did. I had a surprise lined up for her.
Oh, was that a surprising Zoe?
I got my hands on a genuine copy of the latest Masked Marketeer. I was gonna surprise Zoe with it, but she was gone the next day. Can't say I recall Zoe ever acting strange. Well, except for her habit of writing things down on scraps of paper. She called it journaling, but I think it's just plain odd. Hey, I got time. I'll help if I can.
Okay. Alright, so clearly we're looking for a journal of hers that will say where she went or what her likely plan was. I take this mag pick just for... Okay. Right, we'll just take a couple of things then. I mean, we are helping out. I know I just said I wouldn't, but you know, can't help it. Okay, so that isn't likely... Is this Zoe's place, maybe? Ah! Zoe's journal, page 22. Well, today is the day, Zoe. Today is the day you make your take your destiny into your own hands. I've been listening to Grace talk about the marauder threat. Bonds of wild, free-spirited bandits living in camps out in the hills, warming themselves by the light of barrel fires. Probably mounted the heads of their enemies on spikes as a warning to folk like me. Living a life of comfort and ease, free of any rules. I bet they could take the whole region if they were organised. I've been tucking away some of Adelaide's food, and I've got some spare cans of salt tuna. Should last me a couple of weeks if I ration. Get me some Adreno time too. Everybody loves Adreno time, even Marauders, right? I got odds those Marauders will let me throw in with them if I die and get a couple of syringes of Adreno time before their eyes. This is going to be great. Look out, Terror 2. Bandit Queen Zoe's origin story has just begun. I'm going to have a whole gang of Marauders at my beck and call. Maybe I can even score some Rizzes. For fuck's sake, Zoe. Fuck's sake. Why? Why? Page 12. So that's it, then. No more Edgewater for me. No more cannery. No more jumpsuits and gloves. Yes, ma'ams, and would you like another's? I don't know why I'm writing this down for posterity's sake, because I've always hated the cannery, and I don't think I'll ever have to look back at this journal many years hence, and I tell myself, okay, wow, I did hate the Vale once, didn't I? Just because I got sick, everybody gets sick. Well, okay, I get sick and I grabbed a little too much adrenal time. Is that really a crime? I gotta treat myself when I'm sick, don't I? Whatever happened to personal responsibility and surviving by one's own bootstraps? Okay, but you misappropriate one box of adrenal time and suddenly you're committing larceny. Okay, so she's always had this in her then, to be a bit of a fucking tit. Right. Maybe if I talk to
something I can help you with?
Stefan again, I'll get new options.
I'll help if I can.
Okay, what if I go and talk to Grace then? That's primal hide. It's meat.
What is it? I'll tell you what I can. What is it?
Okay, so I can't talk to them about anything yet. So I guess I just gotta go and find Zoe. Tell you what, we'll go and switch to that now. So, a few kindred spirits. One of Zoe's journal entries revealed that she secretly planned to run away and join the Marauder camp to the east. Now that you know your location, head to the camp and see if she's okay. It's 266 meters that way, and... Okay, so they're basically, God, what if they end up being like lovers or something? It's only a couple of days or a day or two since she left though, right? Okay. Right, let's save here, and move on from there. Bastards that stand still for a second.
Here we go.
Oh shit! No. All right. Okay. Do. Okay, alright, but get back so that... Fuck you, buddy. Come on, reload.
That's the last of them.
Okay. Got it. Flaw journal. During your adventure, things may happen to your character that can trigger a flaw offer. Taking the flaw is optional, but doing so provides you with a perk. The choice is yours. Okay. Physical damage weakness. Taking too much physical damage has made you soft and vulnerable to more physical damage. Physical damage received plus 25%. Reward 1 perk point. Well, okay. Do I want that for the perk point? I'll take it. Okay. That increases carrying capacity. Quicken the dead. Okay, we'll do fast travel while encumbered, because if I do that, then I can fast travel, sell some shit, and then come back. I don't know whether that's going to be important in the future. Maybe it won't be, and I've just wasted a perk point, but, you know, you live and learn. I need a workbench too. We can go back to... So primals are over that way, so we want to head this way. What is that meant to be, the primal nest? Well, this is almost a bit concerning. How bad is my armor damaged? 65. Oh shit! Fuck! 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 Keep our bodies down. I need to start managing her tactics. Okay, this is doing no damage whatsoever. Fuck. Fuck! Fuck, right. Yeah, right. Okay. Continue. I'm not paying enough attention to the damage that the different things do at all. Alright, we're already starting back here again. Okay, alright, so we'll do this. That means we haven't taken the perk point yet.
Okay, keep it quiet.
Okay. Fuck, okay. Let's remember to save this time. Okay, flaw. Maybe you automatically get a flaw every time. Mauled too many times by Carnage, you get the jitters every time one's attacking, making you less effective. It takes away 1 dexterity, 1 perception, and 1 temperament. I'll take that. And we'll, okay, maybe. I feel maybe I should sell more of my food and that, so I shouldn't get too over encumbered. So we need to sort out like our inventory for weapons and all that soon too. I don't know if I want more bits. I mean, we could always, if we get more bits, we can sell. Right, that increases ammo available in vendors. I mean, have our companions been getting many kills? I think that she might be. Negotiator. Takes away vendors' prices. Time dilation lasts longer. Surely this is normal. Recharge it a bit quicker, I guess, maybe? Okay, we'll take that this time. Like, after selecting to do the whole, like, thing with, time dilation and that, I feel like, or not, with the over-encumbered fast travel, I feel I could probably do better if I just, I mean, I just feel I could probably do better. Right. Oh, joys, the laptop is starting for an update. Yeah, update. Let that restart, so I'm completely blind to the stream now. Cigarette lighter, sure, I guess why not. The cartridge. Some of these had stuff to pick up, right? Previous go round anyway. Save again.
Together.
Okay. Oh wait, that's him there, right?
Everyone all right?
Okay. Scared them off nice and quickly this time. So my stealth is getting fucked over. This is my hacking. I should really start doing some more in dialogue too, even though that's pretty high as it is. But yeah. Get another perk. A few bits more. I don't know how long I'll be alone. Alone in a party would suit more supernova difficulty, I guess, if I'm worried about people getting killed. Okay, we'll take companion thing, because that might be useful later on for XP. Okay. Alright. As for... This is the same power armor as here, right? Yeah. Exactly the same. It's down to 72%. Okay, so we'll just scrap it. I mean, I could have put that on Parvati. Oh shit, okay, they're back. Fuck, let's run. Alright. Ah, fuck it. I'm gonna die. Ah, I should have saved. I should have fucking saved. I'm not even paying attention for the mines, because like there's other stuff on the ground that looks like the fucking mines. So if I can snipe a few times, maybe they'll get frightened off again, and I'll be able to go back and just kill Antrim. Have we unlocked? Okay, no, we already have that. Have we unlocked fast travel for this area? Not yet. Okay, tell you what, we'll go back on the hill.
Coming back. Go! Nice one!
Right, okay, get back please and kill these bastards. Oh, fuck a primal! Fuck! Ah! Oh my god, now primal's fucking hitting a thing on me. N-ray shit. Oh god, I'm gonna die. Oh fuck, okay. Alright, I need to... Fucking hell, right. Take that, break that down.
On my way.
Hey, Parvati. You die a lot around me, don't you? Okay. Let me just sign my laptop back in while I'm trying to do this. Fun times all around. Okay, this is the primal. All those bodies disappear after I killed them all? No. Hopefully there's a workbench around this town. Wait, is that the town again already? I mean, it basically might be. That's the abandoned outpost. Yeah, that's a junkyard. Okay. It's intriguing. Say at least. I think our valley didn't. We've got fast travel here now, right? Oh hey, it's Zoe.
Wow, you crossed them all off, like some sort of heroic accountant running down a list. Teach me your ways.
You're Zoe, your people are looking for you.
What?
Okay.
You mean Adelaide's little congregation of nature-loving nobodies? I could not possibly be less interested in them. You, on the other hand, you were a sight to behold. If I had half your skills, I'd be the greatest outlaw the coast has ever seen.
I've been sent to find you. I need you to clarify something for me.
Why?
Okay.
Adelaide wants me back on garden duty or something? Thanks, but I'm not going anywhere. This is where I belong.
You should go back.
I doubt that. Nobody in that camp really cared about me.
What about Stefan? You two are friends.
You're right. Also, he could carry on a conversation, unlike these hooligans. I'll take my stuff and head on back, I suppose. Grace is going to be glaring knives at me, so I've got that to look forward to. I'm great at clarifying.
Are you a prisoner here? How are you even alive? Why did you leave camp? There was something else, actually.
I don't know.
How are you even alive?
The vital processes that constitute the miracle of life are mysterious and unknowable. Oh, you mean around these guys? The Marauders wouldn't hurt me. They love me. I'm practically their queen. Yeah, it must be my natural charisma.
I'm impressed. How'd you pull it off?
I
Right,
may
okay.
have bartered them a few boxes of Adrena time, but yeah, I'm sure that's got nothing to do with it. No.
Let's keep with the questions.
I insinuated myself into their company, see? And they didn't seem to mind one whit. I got kicked out of Edgewater on account of falling sick with plague and stealing some medicine to treat myself. I'd heard some outlaws set up camp in the botanical labs. I decided to throw in with them, seeing as I always wanted to be an outlaw myself. Instead, what do I find? But a bunch of former workers camped out around a greenhouse. I couldn't just go back to the cannery, so I was stuck with them. I've got all the time in Halcyon.
Okay. Alright, I guess we'll have a look around and see what we can find here now that we've killed everyone. Sure, I'll take some more ammo. He was up here, wasn't he, the guy that I shot? Yeah, every fucking time I come across these fucking mines. Right. Oh, I'm over encumbered now, okay. Well, what can I have, what have I got that I can get rid of again? Wait, whoa. It's because she was too far away from me. Was it? That was weird that it dropped down to 70 for some reason. All right, is there a way up here? There's a door here. Okay, so this is another general store kind of deal. More heavy ammo? I'll always take more heavy ammo. Okay. So we have got a toss ball card again. While I'm here, I should probably see where that other engineering thing is. It doesn't pop up now. This is in Reed Thompson's thing. You know, fucking every fucking time. Every fucking time. It's like, it's without fail. That was another one there for a second. Over encumbered again. Here, come back here, Parvati.
Coming.
Is it whenever I'm staggered? Yeah, it is. Okay. Right, we'll go and track through this town again. I don't know if we've missed out on another book or not. Some more Adreno, don't mind if I do. What's my current helmet? Okay, it's the same one, and it's... Take that, put that in, and break down that for armor parts, and then we can go and work. Alright, we'll run this way, see if there's any people around. Got a lot of light ammo. I could consider going for the light machine gun. I guess we've already scavenged this part. Yeah, the door's open, so... Maybe Adelaide has... No, why would Adelaide have a book? If her boy Thomas wants that. Maybe that'll be a point that will have me question her as a leader? I don't know. Question it another time.
When I was little, we'd get freighters in every Sunday noon. Now they only come but once a month. I love the wind here.
Okay, repair. Is the stream lagging at all for you, TXG? It still is on my laptop, even after restarting and that, so... I don't know why it's doing that exactly. My laptop's just being a dick from the update still. So what have we got left anyway after this, as far as we can go and see Grace whenever we hand this in. Right, we'll go and talk to Adelaide next, see what Adelaide wants, and then decide what we're going to do from there. Okay. Have you tried turning down the quality a bit to see if that helps? I mean, it doesn't seem to be helping for me though, so I don't maybe I shouldn't bother saying that. Like, it's really laggy on my laptop for some reason watching back.
Wish we had some better rations.
We should keep our voices down.
It seems to be working better on my phone, running at 160p on my phone. I don't know.
Something to report?
Whatever. I'm here to turn in a bounty.
What do you have for me?
I've got 3 for you.
Gil Antrim. Real name, Guillaume. Duly processed by a freelancer on behalf of Spacer's Choice. I remember him. Was just a kid last I saw him. Shame. I'll just need your signature here, 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 and here. Got any more fingers for me?
I do indeed.
Mabel Burgess. Age 37. Right or left-handed? Let's just say no longer applicable. I remember Doc Burgess. Conducted my physical every fiscal quarter. Guess she couldn't keep her hands off her patient's medicine. Still one outstanding bounty. If you've got a finger, I've got the paperwork. Here we are. Bertie Cotton. Cause of death. Let's just say overwhelming physical trauma. Bert was the local preacher before Max took over. Always was quick to remind us that we all get what we deserve in the end. Well, that's all 3. I must remember to requisition some more fingerprint to ink. Here's all the compensation you've earned, plus a bonus.
Ooh, a junior deputy constable.
You've done such a bang-up job hunting down our former workers that I thought it only proper to deputize you. Congratulations. Let me stop you there. It is official Spacer's Choice policy that all Marauders, regardless of prior affiliation to the Spacer's Choice brand, no longer qualify as our people.
That doesn't really answer my question. Sounds like Marauders have been a problem for a while.
Marauders are folk who lost the will to keep working, wandered out into the wilds and gave into their baser instincts. Not everyone's cut out to work in Edgewater. Some turn deserter, some turn Marauder. None of them get my sympathy.
Okay, well, maybe Twitch is just being a dick for the main feed, TXG. I don't know. Well, hopefully it's still enjoyable to watch. How are you enjoying the game so far, anyway? Okay. I mean, I don't think the stream's unstable. Let me just check for a second. Hold on. Right. Yeah, I heard one of your workers shot himself, Eugene, I think.
I recall young Eugene. Good kid. Nice smile. Fussy about his health, though. Took a little too much adrenatime. That'll do a number on your brain matter. Says so right on the warning label. Violent psychosis is a well-documented and legally accounted for side effect of adrenatime.
Alright, just hold on now. What time did this come out this week? It seems the bitrate's just all over the place for some reason on the stream. I don't really know why. I don't know. Okay, right, let's get going, right, so... Violent psychosis is well documented legally accounted for side effect adrenatime.
What's on your mind?
Something else I wanted to ask you? Or is that it? Okay, that's it. Okay.
Wish we had some better rations.
I know how you feel.
Yeah, so we just have Adelaide to go to, so we might as well just fast travel to Adelaide. Region. Local, okay. Fast travel. If we come across the third book for Thomas, we come across it. If not, well, then we can worry about it another time. I don't really want to look up any, like, location guides for items. And if I come across it, I come across it. If I don't, I don't. We'll have the same thing going whenever I get round to Red Dead Redemption 2. And that kind of thing. Okay, we can always go and talk to Adelaide, but... we'll go and talk to Grace first.
What is it? We didn't always get along, but I'm glad to know she's safe. What happened, anyway? Zoe joined up with a band of marauders. Zoe. The same Zoe who doesn't know a barrel from a trigger. Well, I've heard stranger things. You pretty much did my job for me. Least I could do is pay you for your trouble. Let me know if I can do something for you.
Okay. It's a lot of XP. Adelaide's in there. We can't go in here, right? Because the big locked doors.
If you're hungry, Stefan's got supplies.
What do you mean, how do you have faux windows? Was that like the loading screen on about faux windows or something, TXG?
Keep your wits about you, friend. If you're hungry, Stefan's got supplies.
Any luck finding one of those manuals?
Okay. I mean, I guess a faux window would, I wasn't paying attention, so I guess a faux window just, like, showcases the world, right? Like a poster of the world, right? Fakes the world to make it look pretty, even though the outside might not be as pretty whenever you look at it or something. I take it that was what was meant by the faux window. Maybe he's got, like, an air conditioner that sends in some fresh air, too. I keep forgetting over the dodge as well. Alright, I guess it's time to go and talk to Adelaide.
If you're hungry, there's meat turning on the spit outside. If you're bearing illness, find a place to lay your head down and I'll fetch you a poultice. Whatever your troubles with Edgewater, leave them at the gates and be welcomed here. Any questions, dear? I have been called that, among other things. Green Thumb, grandmother, the strange old lady who keeps flowers. But yes, Adelaide will do just fine.
Excuse me, Miss McDevitt? Sorry, it's just... You got such pretty trees in here.
Why, thank you. You're Robert's girl, aren't you? I remember when you were but a sprout. Thomas speaks of you often. Are you staying long? You should try some of my tobaccorn tea. I brew it in an old spittoon, but it's been cleaned.
Let's skip around Reed for now.
The garden belongs to us all. Life is the gift of the universe, and the universe yields its bounty equally, absent of prejudice. The soil around the Vale went sour years ago, but I found a way to sweeten it back up. The secret recipe is a little bit of elbow grease, a dash of love, and a heaping pile of special fertilizer. A home for anyone who's ever turned their backs on Edgewater. A home for those of us with nowhere left to go and nothing to lose. So, like the spores of the puffball, cast on the wind and alighting on fresh soil, we put down new roots. It is an unpleasant story, dear. But the short of it is that sometimes one wakes up and realizes the place that was once her home for much of her life has changed. The home in which we spent our lives has left us behind, and so we must move on. And that is as much as I will say on the subject.
Okay.
Reed Thompson, you here on behalf of that cold-eyed reptile? Let's hear it. What's Reed's idea of peace, then?
You're living off power that belongs to the town, come back to the cannery, that's about it. Reed asked you to consider coming back to town, he's willing to make amends, something about coming back to town or losing power, I wasn't really listening. Well, he said he's willing to make amends, right? So, we'll see what he said.
Make amends? Spare me. Only thing Reed knows how to make is a mess. Like everything else that comes out of Edgewater, that peace offering is canned. I and my own are living just fine out here by ourselves.
Reed asked me to divert your power to him. He mentioned a geothermal plant.
He would do such a thing. The question is, why would you agree to his plans?
Your camp is a power regulator. I need to repair my ship.
Cannery's got a regulator. You want ship parts, you ought to rip them out of the cannery's guts and leave us be. If you're going down to the plant, you should divert power away from Edgewater and toward our end of the grid. Think about it. You'd be liberating an entire town from a lifetime of service to that odious cannery. Seems the sort of thing a hero would do.
I consider it. What have you got against the town? I'm not looking to get mixed up in your problem. I just want to fix my ship. A hero to you, maybe. What have you got against the town?
Miserable excuse for a town with your own lamps. Hollowed out workers laboring their lives away at the cannery. living off whatever scraps Spacer's Choice throws them. You know that's true, don't you, Ms. Holcomb? Your father died of overwork. His heart gave out.
He was tired all the time, sure, but he was old, ma'am, and he raised me all by his lonesome.
Look what they did to this child. Lost her family to the company, and still she defends them.
Make your point clear enough, I'll see what I can do. I don't like you throwing that in her face to get me on your side.
I'm alright. I ain't so fragile.
That was unkind of me. I'm sorry, dear.
Let's say I help you, what happens to
Life
Edgewater?
in Edgewater grinds to a halt. The cannery shuts down, workers desert in droves, and our own little camp grows and thrives.
You think Reed's just trying to spite you?
You bring power to Reed's town and you'll be killing us. Reed knows it. He's counting on it.
I mean, yeah, I think I'm going to divert power towards this, these deserters and not the town, just because it feels like under Adelaide, things would be fine, or, you know, things would probably work out for most of the people. Whereas, you know, yeah, it'll fuck things up and ruin some things, but, like, getting them away from Spacer's Choice and building this community further, and like they seem to be doing all right, I think. And we're helping out Thomas and making him a good engineer, hopefully. So, yeah, sure.
You will listen to your conscience.
So that's all we have left now, right? Is the yeah, so we will do that, I guess. We will divert power to this town. But seeing as that seems to be what's next on the list, I will do that next time. Hopefully the stream is working a bit better next time, if it's still being a dick. We'll see, it seems to be playing okay on my phone, somewhat. How many seconds behind is it on my phone? Maybe about 5 seconds behind on my phone, whereas it seems to be a lot further behind on the laptop. I don't know. I know, like, the bitrate is all over the place, like it used to be for the Forza streams on the Inspector, so I don't really know how it's working. I wonder where that other book is. Maybe I missed out on the book. Maybe there's a copy of the book on... Okay, let's not open. Just have a look-see around. I will probably be back quite early tomorrow anyway to play. Maybe around 2 o'clock at the latest. But certainly morning towards lunchtime, towards mid-afternoon at the latest. So, you know, any time. We'll see. Right, we'll use the terminal and have a look-see. Okay, personal files. Yeah, we'll bypass it with the hack. Okay, oh, a silent spring. Pass. Oh, okay. May the Eternal bless my first endeavour. It's been 2 days since I walked away from life at the Edgewater Cannery. Fortuitously, the old botanical labs are still operational. Mostly the soil's sour. I'll do what I can, but I'm going to need some powerful fertilizer. Tired of having the taste of Saltuna lingering on my tongue day in, day out. I want something fresh, something that grows out of the earth. Right, last entry. We found another worker from Edgewater, ex-worker now. Desertion rates must be climbing. I'm not terribly surprised. Reed's style of management has always been tyrannical. I imagine that an exodus is brewing. At any rate, the worker was in a sorry state. Fever, shallow breathing, delirious. Must have been plagued. I set him right with a diet of greens. He was all better in a couple of weeks. Physically, spiritually, he's one of our flock now. This is the thing, like, is the plague coming from them all eating the sprats instead of anything else? Because, I don't know, it seems to be tied to the town in some way. Okay, experimental notes. I'm hereby repurposing this botanical lab from its original conception as a gear in the soulless automation of the corporate machine. This greenhouse may look impressive, but like all of Spacer's Choice products, it's cheap and unreliable. I shall have to make some repairs with my own two hands. This place shall become a nursery before it was abandoned. I understand the horticulturalists. There we go. Fucking ridiculous. Stupid tongue. Hard to get my tongue around anything. Failed to produce a single visible crop. Something about the soil being too poor. I am determined to find a way to make the eternal smile upon my endeavours. Flora are living things, as sensitive to their environment as any breathing, thinking body. I contend that the crops in this region fail because the corporate scientists tending to them are cold, heartless, and inhumane people acting on behalf of a sterile and inhumane power. One cannot expect your crops to flush with green and reach out for the sky under these conditions. The soil is sour, it's true. I don't know quite how to explain that. I am sure the scienticians will have something to say about biology of the carbon cycle. I can conclude after months of my own experimentation that the secret to a rich and wholesome garden is to love... love, attention, compassion, and natural fertilizer birthing with organic materials, just as nature intended. Okay, right, we will save it there, and we will, be back tomorrow. So yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing how this goes with Adelaide and everything in these botanical gardens, and yeah, I'm 500% sure I'm transferring the power over to here. Right, I'm off. Toodaloo!